Hello and welcome to 2023. My name is Trish and I'm the creator behind Nowhere Novelties. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys something a little bit different, and we're going to be creating a hydro dipped snow globe tumbler. This one is really cool and it has a little saying that says, "Cheers, new year, new me." I'm actually going to be giving this tumbler away on my Facebook group, so make sure you click the link in my bio and join us there. I am going to be taking January off, so there will not be any uploads in January. The Christmas time definitely wiped me out and I just need a little bit of a break. That's kind of why I've been very inconsistent with posting the videos this month, but that's okay. I will be back in February. Now, if you're ready to see this snow globe come together, let's strap in and shoot for the stars. The snow globe tumbler I'm using is a 15-ounce mason jar tumbler from Hog. I got this from Stainless Depot. I'm going to be taping off the top rim and the bottom rim because I'm actually kind of going to do things backwards, in that I'm going to do the hydro dip and epoxy step first, and then we'll actually create the snow globe step separate. I'm just using electrical tape around like the threads of the lid section, and then right along the very bottom edge, where kind of like the flatter portion separates. So it's just barely kind of overlapping, if you want to call it that, onto like the side portions of the tumbler. I also covered the top and bottom with masking tape to avoid the hydro dip getting where I didn't want it. To create the hydro dip, I'm using Marabou Easy Marble paints. I have black, white, gold, and also crystal clear that I didn't show. The Easy Marbles, I will admit, are very finicky. You need the perfect water temperature. You really want it to be like just above room temperature, and you want to shake the crap out of these jars before you start using them. I actually didn't shake the gold enough, so I don't know if anybody will notice, but I'll admit that I actually did this hydro dip twice because the gold didn't show up as much as I wanted it to on the first try. Once you get the pigment onto the water, you want to take a popsicle stick and kind of swirl it around to get some cool veining, and then you want to dip on an angle into the water, and definitely shake the cup around so that when you pull the cup back out of the water, you don't pull like additional paint onto it. The Marabou paints are oil-based, so you have to seal them with something. I sealed with Mod Podge, and then you can epoxy over it. So this is after one coat of epoxy. I am determining which side I want my little decal to go on. So I'm figuring out, which side the handle hold it on. So here is the decal. I did get it off of Creative Fabrica, so I'll have it linked in the description box. This decal does have like swirls and dots in it that got pretty mangled in the Cricut cutting process, so I am applying this without those swirls and the dots onto my cup. This is, I'm pretty sure, Cricut like metallic gold vinyl. It's kind of crappy but it matched well. And then I'm taking a gold paint pen, and I'm going to add back in the dots that didn't make it from the original cutting process. Now we're going to go over this decal with one coat of epoxy. Again, I'm not covering the bottom of the cup. I'm leaving the rim and the bottom completely uncovered when I'm epoxying. So now we are ready to snow globe. I use a little like drill bit is what I'm gonna call it on my Dremel tool, and I drill into the bottom of the tumbler off to the side because you do want to be like towards the edge. And I seal my snow globes with a hot glue stick. So I make the circle the same size as that hot glue stick, just enough so it's a nice tight squeeze. So I'm using kind of equal parts of She Said Yes from Glitter Heart Company and Make-A-Wish from the glitter grind. I wanted silver, like holographic glitter in the snow globe portion to really set off, like, feel very New Year's Eve-y, Great Gatsby. That was kind of the vibe I was going for with this color scheme. The liquid mixture that I use purified water. I know you're supposed to use distilled water, but whatever. We're going to move on from that. And clear Elmer's glue. I did 1 cup of water to like 30 milliliters in this little medicine cup of glue. I know that's like a really not very slow mixture, like slow moving mixture. And I have actually found that if I use too much glue, the entire like liquid portion of the snow globe glitter and water mixture actually seizes up and stops moving. So I wanted way more water to glue, and this turned out really good in terms of like the movement of the glitter inside the cup. I'm also adding a little bit of a pearl white mica powder into my mixture to give it like a soft white sheen. I wanted, again, to have like almost like a disco ball effect when it came to like the glitter and liquid on the inside of this snow globe. Now this initial like 1 cup mixture isn't enough to fill the cup or the inside walls of the cup, but I wanted to be able to, give it a shake at first and see how the movement was. So this is just water, and I am adding a little bit of white alcohol ink as I wanted the mixture or the liquid mixture to be a little more milky than just like the pearl powder on it. So this gave it like way more of a milky color when I shook it up. I am not adding any more glue to the liquid mixture. That's one thing I kind of want to reiterate. I was really worried about seizing up the mixture. So this is I'm just adding water until I fill the cup up, or the inner walls of the cup. Make sure you like tilt your cup multiple ways to get as much liquid in there so you really eliminate the water bubble pocket. Once the inner walls are completely filled up with liquid, you want to make sure the bottom of your tumbler, when you're ready to seal, is very, very clean. So make sure you take some alcohol and clean off that bottom rim. I am taking just about a 1/4 inch thick piece of the hot glue stick, adding that to my hole until it's flush, and I'm also covering it up with a little piece of packing tape and then covering just the section where the hole is with some UV resin, and then I'll hit that with the UV light to make sure I have a really good seal. And then to have like a nice, like seamless and cohesive looking bottom, I am adding a little bit of my favorite glitter, Stardust from Glitter Heart Company, into the UV epoxy and spreading that thinly across the entire bottom of this snow globe tumbler. Once it's nice and level and the like spread of the glitter, it's not like clumpy or weird, you can hit that with the UV. And finally, one more coat and really concentrate on that outer edge. I even let like a little bit of the UV resin kind of spill over that outer edge to seal everything up. And I did 2 minutes on this very last layer to seal everything in. So now this cup is done. I think it's a fun way to start the new year. And again, we're giving this one away on our Facebook page, so join us there. See you all in a month. Bye-bye now.